Hey, how's it going, everybody? Josh Thomas from TheBitBlock here to give you my personal opinions on Mario Kart 8 for Wii U. So, the game is launching really soon, actually. I mean, it's about the middle of April right now, which means we've got less than 2 months until we're all going to be playing Mario Kart 8. I'm so incredibly excited about this game. There is almost next to nothing that I find disappointing. Just everything seems really perfect and just amazing and exciting. So yeah, I'm just gonna go down the list and just randomly, very, very casually talk about what excites me with Mario Kart 8. There are a few things that are a little off, and I'll talk about those as well. But first of all, my goodness, does this game look gorgeous. I would go on record as saying that this can easily go toe-to-toe with Pikmin 3 as being the prettiest Wii U game available so far. It all runs at a silky smooth 60 frames per second. It's got brilliant lighting, detailed characters, they have really great animations, and just the levels, the courses, seem more crazy than ever before. I mean, they're just so chock full of greatness. This game absolutely impresses me visually. I mean, it's just one of the prettiest games Nintendo has ever produced. And, you know, again, with the courses, there's just so many new ones that I really love. Sunshine Airport looks really fantastic. I love Super Mario Sunshine. I love the idea of going through an airport, and then there's, like, scenes where you're, you know, using the hang glider and you're going towards a plane that's taking off, and it just seems like so many of these courses really kind of feel like they're telling a little story. Like, they have their own atmosphere and they have their own little, story to tell, which I think is really, really cool. I also really like the way Mario Kart Stadium looks. That has some really great music. It's very exciting and gets you, ready to play Mario Kart. Dolphin Shoals is one that we've kind of briefly seen. I really like the sound of that one as well. In one of the screenshots, you're actually racing through water, and the dolphins that are called goggles in the Mario universe, they're like kind of jumping in the water with you. I love summertime, so that's probably going to be one of my favorite courses. There's also a course, takes place in the clouds, and there's like a lot of beanstalks or vines all over the place. I'm not sure if we know the name yet, but we've seen it in video form, and that one looks really clever because, there's a point in it where you race into a storm cloud, and it's all like stormy and lightning, and then you shoot out of it, and it's sunny and cloudy again. That just, to me, is so clever. So yeah, I mean, the courses are something that just really wow me. They are better than ever before. And as some of you probably already know if you've watched any of my videos, I adore items in multiplayer Nintendo games. I mean, I think items are a very important part of Nintendo's feeling and the way Nintendo designs games. It kind of adds to the craziness. So the items this time around are pretty cool. There's about a total of 21 of them, I believe, that we know of so far. The new ones would include the potted piranha plant, obviously, that we recently saw. I like that one. It's really clever. I like how not only is it cool that it will nip at any players that get next to you, but it also gives you a speed boost when it does that. So it's like this item that seems kind of fleshed out and really, well thought out. So, and it seems like something you could get better at, like knowing when to use it. Like if you're in a big pit of racers, it would be a good idea to use it then. So, and then I also like the boomerang flower. That's another really cool new item. Obviously, it's a boomerang, like the Boomerang brothers might throw. And it's cool how you can use it multiple times. I think you can use it 3 times. So it's a boomerang, it comes back to you. So if you're really good with that, with a little bit of practice, you could really get a whole lot of damage out of using that item. And then, of course, we've also seen the 8 item, which I'm imagining is going to work just like the 7 item in Mario Kart 7, where it gives you 8 of the kind of standard items, which is not really that imaginative, but whatever. There's a new coin. Again, the coin item, probably not that imaginative. I mean, it just gives you, I think it gives you like 2 coins or 3 or something like that. And coins increase your top speed. I'm really happy to finally see that in a home console version of Mario Kart. I thought that worked really well for Mario Kart 7. And then finally, there's some strange speaker item, and we really don't know what this does. I cannot even fathom a guess. I'm guessing it does something with like audio shockwaves or something like that. But yeah, I'm liking the way the items look. I think there's a great variety, and all the new ones that we've seen so far, definitely they seem well thought out, which is always great. As far as the character selection goes, I think it's pretty good as well. I'm hoping there's a lot. I hope there's a lot of characters we don't know about so far. As many of people have already seen, there's 7 Koopalings in the game, which is kind of cool, but that's taking up a lot of potential character slots for a bunch of characters that are kind of cut from the same cloth. They're very similar. But I, to be honest with you, I'm already thinking that I'm probably going to mainly play as I believe his name is Larry or Iggy. The very small Koopaling that has rainbow hair. I think it's Larry. Maybe it's Iggy. I don't know. I need to learn my Koopalings a little bit better. I can name all 7 of them, but there's a few of them that I just don't really know the face to the name yet. But, yeah, 7 Koopalings. It's cool to finally be able to play as them, but it does obviously take up a lot of space that maybe could have been used for a better variety of characters. But then again, we don't know who else is going to be unlockable. We've heard about Metal Mario and Lakitu. Metal Mario seems a little lame to me because it's just basically Mario with a different material shader on him. Lakitu I like. He's who I mainly play as in Mario Kart 7, so it's nice to see him back. But yeah, hoping for some more cool characters. At least maybe like 3, 4, 5, somewhere around there. But character selection is pretty decent. And then one more thing I just wanted to talk about, because this is very important to me when it comes to Mario Kart. The battle mode. We have not even heard about the battle mode yet for Mario Kart 8, so I'm incredibly anxious to hear more about that. It's funny because, obviously, you know, online play in Mario Kart is very important, but I don't really race that much online for a Mario Kart game. I stick to racing locally with my friends. Like, you know, we get together every weekend and we play games, and so that's kind of when I race in Mario Kart. But if I'm playing Mario Kart online, 70% of the time it is playing battle mode, because I think that is incredibly fun online. So I'm just really anxious to see what battle mode is going to offer this time around. Nintendo generally seems to be treating battle mode as just being kind of this extra little bonus feature, and I'm really anxious to see if maybe this time around battle mode is given a lot of love. You know, there's a lot of different ways that you could play battle mode in Mario Kart, like in terms of new modes, so hopefully they flesh it out a little bit more. And so battle mode is still one of those things that I'm really anxiously waiting to hear about. So yeah, those are just a few of my thoughts on Mario Kart 8. As you can probably tell, I'm incredibly excited about it. I mean, I cannot wait to play it. This is going to be a big part of my summer this year, just relaxing and enjoying a whole bunch of Mario Kart 8. I honestly can't think of many things that disappoint me about this game. I think it's just all really, really great. And I think, you know, the new ideas all might seem small, but when you start to play it, you'll realize that this actually does feel different and new and fresh. You know, the whole zero gravity thing seems pretty cool, so I can't wait to see how many different routes you can take with that. And I like the fact that if you bump into people in zero gravity mode, it gives you a boost. So that's just going to encourage even more camaraderie and pushing each other around, and that's always a good thing in a race in Mario Kart. So those are my thoughts on Mario Kart 8. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. And yeah, stay tuned for an insane amount of coverage on Mario Kart 8 for Wii U right here at TheBitBlock. Hey, thanks for watching this video from TheBitBlock. If you want to stay up to date on tons of exclusive Nintendo content, be sure to subscribe by clicking here. And if you don't want the fun to end, you can check out more Nintendo coverage by clicking over here.